Ormon! Did you get invited to be in a Pokemon game yet? We shouldn't have because you're a Digimon. Also, I'm wearing my headphones purely to stop my hair from making me look more bald. What's that? Another stupid episode of this stupid show on the Stupid Dying channel? Wormon, you're editing this shit because I stayed up and edited the last one like a good boy and it got like 5 views. So, you're doing this shit. Or pay Kirby or something. Cyber Kirby? It's probably not coming out for like 2 weeks. Anyway, new trailer that shows a little bit more than that teaser did. More gameplay than Sonic teaser had, but that was a teaser compared to the trailer. Shut up. I mean, some of the things we saw were things like professors. There's 2 of them. They look like models. Like really sharp, serious faces that are always like mugging for the camera or whatever. Is that a thing? Look it up. We're on to report back later. When I care slightly more, which is never. I'm not trying to sound abusive to Wormmon. He's a good boy. Shut up. Like, the humans in general look kind of like more human. It's weird. They still sort of have that Pokemon NPC look, but it's like more human. And also kind of more like the people in Kingdom Hearts 3. There's even a moment where they're talking to like this kind of portly dude. And he looks kind of like Disney-ish, so it feels like Kingdom Hearts, inadvertently. You turn that off, I will kill you. The starters look cool. We already knew what they looked like. We didn't get to see any of their other stages, but that's meant to be a surprise. I'm sure it'll leak someday. But they look cool! The grass cat looks like the fire cat that turns into a wrestling fire cat. I hope his evolutions are the same as Firecat. That reminded me of the pig fire thing that I named Infern Pig, which reminds me of Lechonk, who's taken the world by storm, as it should. The true mascot of this generation will be Lechonk. I'm gonna have a team of 6 Lechonks. There's spit. And we're just gonna power our way through the game. It's gonna suck fighting in any gym that beats up normal types, but we'll make our way in this world. In his world, Lechonk is all in his world. Shut up. The gameplay with battles and encounters looks like it's gonna be like Arceus again. Arceus? Shut up, you pondered how to pronounce this last time. But yeah, the Pokemon are just out running around. I hope they're like that everywhere and not just in designated wild areas. Some of them, I've seen pictures where they're like to scale. There was like some little bug Pokemon and it was very small. I mean, them olive dudes look really small. And the battles with the traders, they seem to just throw their Pokemon out. It looks like you're just gonna fight in the open without being teleported to the Shadow Realm of Pokemon place. Just like Arceus. So that's cool, incorporating that into the, like, main game. I mean, they kind of have to change things up. I almost thought we were getting, like, another group of starters based on your version. I thought Lechonk, that olive grass thing, and this weird, like, fire red panda dude were another set of starters. And you know what? Headcanon, they pretty much are. Probably would have chosen the version with Lechonk. Even though, like, their designs would have been, like, the more generic grouping of starters. Which is, like I said, the starters look good. I'm actually impressed with their design. I haven't liked some of the starters in the past. This generation seems pretty cool. I don't even remember what Sword and Shields look like. What the fuck? What do they look like? Who the hell were they? Oh, the monkey, the Bun Bun, and the... that. It's like a Mudkip that came out wrong. Pokemon centers seem different. They look like little stands out in the open. That's a thing. I mean, maybe with all the stuff they're changing up. Did I even list that much that they're changing? They're changing things. Maybe this will be fresh and new, and I'm hoping it's not kind of like generic mush, like a lot of the other ones have felt like for a long time. Basically since Black and White 2. I need to get back to Black and White. Them DS games were amazing. I mean, even Diamond and Pearl, they were just really fucking slow. Damn, a Pokemon battle took a minute to like load up and start with all the animations and things. And it seems to have a decent mix of Pokemon. That was a good transition to that thought. You want to do this, Wormmon? I don't see you talking or hearing you talking, except in my brain meat. But I think I saw the Flaffy, Mareep. I think Flaffy's the first one. And Venonats. They have Venonats. You want a Venonat? They got them in at least one of the versions. And there's a bird, and the bird actually looks kind of cool. I mean, how many times can you keep making a bird? Pokemon, dude. You just catch it in the wild. Many times. They've proven it. You know, just some of them start looking a little stale. But it looks kind of naked, but fiery, and its final form looks like pretty cool. Like a falcon or something. Like a naked fire falcon. I'll have him and the red panda thing and 4 Lechonks. And Infernpig, which is I don't think is even in the game and has no way of getting into the game. I want a Pokemon game with like fucking everyone in it in every region. It'd have to be something like an MMO, but it would be huge and amazing. And how the fuck have they not jumped on that? Like, I guess I wonder this with every generation, but I'm wondering that now that there's like 20 generations and just roughly 2,000 Pokemon or something. I think Sword and Shield only added like, well, not 50, like 80 or something, 100. I don't know, some of the generations skimped, I think. Just put them all together, you fucks. That'd be so cool. Choosing from like 30 starters. Like, here you go, fucker, pick one. Pick your favorite asshole. Professor is apparently Carl from Aqua Teen. Let me do it. I'm suddenly very tired and I barely expended any energy. I don't have enough energy. Wormmon, nobody knows what that reference is from. Only like 5 people played Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Actually, a lot of people played it, but we all forgot when Ultimate Alliance 2 kind of sucked. Oh wait, but there's a third one. Why did we forget that one? Maybe only I did, because I live in a fucking hole? What was I talking about? World map that has biomes. Haven't really seen too much of it. Some buildings. It looks kind of like it could look like Sword and Shield, but also different. Somehow. I don't think they're just building off of Sword and Shield's engine. I think they're actually doing like a new game. Maybe they're trying to not skimp on things after what happened with Sword and Shield. Maybe they want to try and reuse as little as possible. I don't know. They've been kind of, you know, slacking. I'm not saying they're like Sonic, but I'm saying they're like Sonic. No, they at least polish their games. This has been 10 minutes. Wormmon, do something to pad this more. Actually, don't. I don't want to fucking edit again. I have edited the Sonic video and met my quota of what I'll be, I forgot how the fuck this sentence was gonna end a long time ago. Line. Not starters. God damn it, that's not the line. Legendaries look cool. One of them looks like a penis. Because he's a cyborg with like 2 turbines on him. And he's a long snake thing. Somebody pointed out on Twitter that like that's nothing new. Pokemon have been penile designed. I'm coining that. For a long time. And it just seems to be like a solid... It makes for a good foundation because you have like big thighs and a trunk to... Wormmon, you talk about penis Pokemon. They're named Pocket Monsters. Come the fuck on. The other starter is some chameleon looking thing. I didn't confuse the word chameleon with Chameleos. I was thinking about the Monster Hunter Elder Dragon. Don't judge me. Just kidding, no one's gonna see this. But they look cool, although the penis cyborg is weird because it's like, he's a robot? I don't think that's really happened that much. There's been like digital Pokemon. I know, Wormmon, it's bullshit. We're working on suing. I don't know about robots, though. Or cyborgs. I think it's a cyborg. It's definitely got, like, a metal jaw. I don't think the other one is cybernetic at all. It's definitely not as penile. That's not... But overall, this game actually is kind of like Sonic. What I've seen is giving me, like, hope for a series that has kind of been phoning it in. Pokemon, not to quite the same extent, but they've really just been, like, cashing it in. Resting on their laurels. They definitely have. Like, you can like the games, don't get me wrong. Just like Sonic, you can like the shit they shoveled out. But, you know, corners have been getting cut in some places. But both, I just went back to shitting on them. I'm hopeful for both. Although Sonic Frontiers, the more I think about it, the more worried I get. Like, lack of environmental differences. Flowers and fields. But this is Pokemon, so shut up. It looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Oh, it's got 4-player co-op. I almost forgot to mention that. I think I didn't mention that. I don't know how that's gonna work. I think you just get to run around the same world at the same time or something. That's gonna be cool. Maybe that's the step to the MMO Pokemon that I want so fucking badly. Come on, Nintendo. I'll direct it. I've directed. Oh god, I've directed things. Technically. Just make it. Just fucking make it. You know how much money you can make with that shit? Like, just charge $30 a month. People would pay it. I don't know. They got pretty mad about paying $50 a year for Nintendo Online. I mean, damn. I think this game, this $30 Pokemon MMO would actually get, like, people would shell out for that, even if it sucked. I think they would shell out for it and call it, like, the best thing ever. Honestly, it could stink Major Dookie and it would still be really cool. Because it would have everyone in it. But that's hypothetical and this is real. There's... Game. I have decently, somewhat high hopes. They're kind of flying a little bit above the ground. I mean, it's gonna be more like Arceus and the classic game style franchise, the main franchise together. So that'll be at least fun to stream a couple times, run around in, right? Right? Maybe? I mean, Sonic Forces. That wasn't even... I don't know what the fuck that point was. Hey, look, it's one-armed Dedede.